I started to think, are just all contractors, do they all kind of suck and just everybody complains about it? I've got to hire 60 to 80 people to staff my store. A lot of expensive salary managers and things like that I hire before we open, obviously. And if I have those people sitting on payroll for an extra 2 months, not to mention if rent comes into play and some of those other things, it becomes very expensive. We had opened our Memorial location and Texana was doing Jonathan's The Rub, the restaurant directly across the patio from us. I got to see them build a project 30 feet away for 5 or 6 months, and I saw the way it came out, and I'm friends with that owner, and he said nothing but great things about them. And so when we built the Heights project and we had to bid on it, and we had them ultimately do the whole project, they really took the time to go the extra mile through the bidding process. I could tell by a lot of the questions that they asked that the other contractors bidding didn't ask. It led me to believe that, like, okay, these guys are looking at things differently than everyone else, and they're asking these questions before they come up in the field. I could just tell that there was a level of professionalism with them that I wasn't seeing with anyone else. I think they did a great job of communicating challenges and staying ahead of them. They were very proactive, because the last thing you want to do is get blindsided by a $50,000 change order or a 2-month delay. As things would come about, they would say, hey, this wasn't in the plans. We need to start thinking about this now, because it'll have, there's a domino effect. So we need to be ahead of it. We've had issues that aren't even related to them out here. The building had issues and it affected us, and he was out here. I don't know, day off or what. But he came here to help us to do what he could, even though it wasn't their wiring or their fault or anything, but he was just here to give us sort of peace of mind. And man, that's huge. The project was streamlined and was to budget. I would absolutely recommend Texana to either other restaurant owners or anybody doing any sort of projects. When you do a punch list with Texana, they're pointing stuff out that you don't even notice that they're going to have to fix, and so that always makes you feel good, right? So I think this quality of work, communication, transparency, being proactive, those are the main reasons that I would recommend Texana. And I know that the next few projects will definitely get them involved, and they'll go even smoother than this one did, because they know our business, they know our finishes, they know how I work as an owner and how involved I get, and so they know those things and they know my preferences, and so it's just going to be more of a natural relationship, I think, moving forward.